Hello there, Aries. Welcome to your reading. This is a reading with the new cards I have, which is the Dark Goddess Oracle cards. I'm going to be using this deck today to see what is in store for you. I'm going to be cleansing your cards now and your space, ready to get rid of energies, to make new good energies in place for you. So let's cleanse these cards then. Any space. Okay. Let's see what you need to know. Okay. Angels, gods, guides, spirit guides, come forward for Aries, please. Please help ground, protect me in this time. Let's see what Aries needs to know. Okay, so we have a first card, which is integrity. Any other cards do we need for Aries? What do Aries need to know? Okay, we have transformation. Any other cards, please, for Aries? You have Deliverance. Let's see what these cards mean for you. Okay, so what you need to do is to replace your critical thoughts with positive statements. Don't just accept the first offer. Use your integrity when making decisions. Speak in a loving and supporting way to yourself. You are your worst critic, and see beauty in everything that is around you. Spend some time by a stream or a river. You seem to have buried yourself within the dark woods that you can no longer see the light. Between criticizing yourself and others, you have lost sight of your own integrity. As you fight to survive in what you perceive to be a competitive world, your inner critic is doing a great job of destroying what little hope you have left. You feel that you're under so much pressure to get things done. That niggling voice of self-criticism, frustration and disapproval is slowly but surely eating you away. You need to remember that there is nothing good or bad, right or wrong through the eyes of Arnamitia, which is this goddess card. Remember, it is the thinking that causes the problems. Arnamitia holds a light in the darkness so you can see your way out of the woods to a place of integrity. Here she will ensure that you will remain in a place of honesty, truth, and ethic principles as an integrity leads the way. The next card then, which is Pele. Okay, take the pressure off, move on. You're no longer resonating with what you once did. Embrace the element of fire. Partake in a fire walk. Make a list of what fuels your passion. Take some steps towards your goals. A change for the better is on the horizon. The heat is on you and you have found yourself at the boiling point. The pressure has become too much and you just can't keep a lid on anything at the moment. Annoyances, irritations and infuriation have exasperated you until you have been left steaming. Pele, the goddess, the volcanic Hawaiian goddess, recognizes the shadow side that is consumed of you, of a late and wounds that continue, and you just may get your fingers burnt. So invite Pele in to purify and release you from the blazing trail that you have left in your wake. Allow her flames to look away any old hurts and wounds as they are replaced by a sacred glow. Use this powerful opportunity of transformation to reinvent yourself and be like the phoenix who dies to its old life and is reborn. The essence of turmoil now consumed, it is time for you to re-emerge through the flames of passion as Pele ignites your heart and step forward into a newly transformed you. Now we have the Deliverance card, which is this card. So we have a house move further afield is likely for you. Let go of any old patterns and behaviours. A job is coming to an end. A death changes your outlook. End an unhealthy relationship. A birth in the family is to be announced. Take a last minute holiday to somewhere unfamiliar. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Turbulent, unsettling times reaches a climax, heralding the end of something major in your life that you can no longer avoid. Take Oya's hand now as she blows it all asunder, scattering the debris of the past far and wide. Oya will ensure nothing of the difficulties remain and lead you through the time of death and chaos to something new. Deliverance is her gift when you face death in all of its forms, for without death the cycle of life will cease to exist. We would cease to be, and all that you have yet to experience would not have the space nor opportunity to manifest itself. This African goddess of old is to be welcomed and treasured, as her presence now is in the stimulus that you need to move forward in your life. Trying to take on this immense force of nature or fighting against it will prove that you are undoing. Learn this lesson now, and what awaits will make it all worthwhile. Let's see if there's any more cards for Aries. Anything else for Aries, please? What do Aries need to know? What else does Aries need to know? We have Aradia with defense. Two more cards, please, for Aries. You have Arachne with hubris, and That's the last card. Right. We have Lilith with equality. Okay, let's see what Aradia with defense has to say. Okay. Quit being always on the defensive. Past hurts are affecting your reactions. Never mistake kindness as a weakness. Stand strong in your convictions. Connect with the magic of nature. Defend your cause. Be proud of who you are. A vulnerable person or animal needs your help. There are only so many times one can endure harsh criticism, judgment, and unfair comments. You feel that you are always under attack, and so defense has become your immediate response mechanism to anyone nowadays. Sadly, because you feel that you have to defend the part of you that others fears to understand, you are dimming your light to some degree to avoid persecution. Aradia will guard you well as she encourages you to ignore the opinions of others and fully embrace exactly who you are, reminding that the power lives in you. Mystery and magic of the old ways beckons, and Aradia encourages you to tap into that ancient wisdom that is the power of nature. Here you shall find the tools to assist you in protecting all that you stand for. Defend your path and those that are oppressed, for there is no need to seek the approval of others, as Aradia defends your divinity. We then have Arachne with hubris. So, face your fear of spiders. Are you coming from an ego place or from the heart? Be careful not to brag. Don't try so hard. You will receive the recognition that you deserve. Be the real you. Weave your life constructively, and a spider indicates choices that's to be made. You have been spinning a web of deceit and have become caught in the hubris that is your life. In truth, it has not been easy for you, and instead of shining your light brightly, you've hidden your gifts and abilities until now. The problem is the scales have tipped and there is no healthy balance. So now it seems that you boast your greatness to anyone who will listen. Important to remember that nobody likes a show off. Your bragging and excessive pride could lead you to fall. However, Arachne knows just how you feel. Competing in this world, it is not easy, and yet you have done well to promote yourself to top of the haughty superiority. As Arachne looks at you with her super skilled spider sight, only insecurity and self-doubt makes an appearance. Your lack of self-confidence is clear to see, and it is the culprit behind your pomposity. Time to untangle yourself from this sticky web. Next card then, which is Lilith. Let's have a look, see what Lilith has to say. So this is equality. Don't ever put you or yourself down or feel inferior to anyone. Walk your own path, hold on to your beliefs, and don't be swayed by another. You are as good as anyone else. Snake symbols confirms your transformation. Stand your ground for equal pay and treatment, and respect is key. What made you presume to be a high and mighty? Your ego self has enjoyed looking its nose down way too often when you've compared yourself to others, and you much rather go off and do your own thing, your own way. Of course, your way is far better than anyone else's, in your opinion, whereas self-confidence is always encouraged. Lilith, the first woman of creation, reminds you that everyone is equal in the eyes of the goddess. She encourages you not to only admire your marvelous attributes, but to see the gift in another's. Everything that is alive has its own place and unique energy to help this world tick. Harness your own strength and power and use it for the highest good. Lilith embraces the fact that you're not subservient to others. However, she will assist you in bringing your perception into balance so that you can defend your identity whilst embracing the equality of all. Okay, let's see if there's any more cards that needs to come out for you then, Aries. Is there anything else for Aries now? Before we end. Okay, so we have Fortuna here with Fate. Anything else for Aries? And we also have, so we have Fortuna here with Fate, and then we have Uzuli with Prosperity. So let's see what they have. Okay, with Fortuna, which is this card with Fate, stop spending money like water. Don't fight for what you cannot change. Look before you leap. Find out more about a person that you're getting close to. Don't listen to any gossip. Go straight to the source. Your luck is set to change. Ride out a storm as things are looking calmer ahead. Go with a hunch. Should you stay or should you go? Should you tell or not? Spend the money or save it? It is as if all your decision-making skills are based on a toss of a coin at the moment. Taking risks has served you well in the past, but your run of good luck may desert you if you don't apply a bit of common sense. Gambling your life away, so to speak, might be fine if it's just that the outcomes affect, but seldom is that the case. The choices you need to make in life now will either put you on a firm and fruitful footing or lead you into astray. Fortuna is Lady Luck. Personified, she straddles the fine line between the prosperous and the barren, with the wheel of fortune weighing heavily around her neck. For that is her job. It is not yours today, so consider what you win and lose in the upcoming choices you must make and leave nothing to chance. Okay, the last card then, which is Uzuli with Prosperity. So avoid borrowing too much money. Strings are always attached. A lie is to be exposed. Time to choose the right person for you and stop stringing others along. Have a clear out and give your unwanted items to a good cause. Recycle more. Waste less. Be honest in love, and a debt must be paid. Acquiring things in life is not a sin, but to prosper at the expense of others, well-being is to walk a road that grows increasingly impassable underfoot. A life of excess, spending, taking, desiring more, and more comes to a price. It must be nice to be adored, to play the field, to have your jar of hearts full to the brim. But Uzuli looks into your soul and sees a far less rosy future. Should you continue to live like this without taking responsibility for people and the things that you collect along the way, you will soon be judged for who you are and not what you have. And right now, it might be hard to tell who the real you is, especially under all your stuff. Give it over to Uzuli now. She can help you sort through the muddle and show you what is really worth hanging on to and how to better take care of it. Okay then, Aries, so that's what you needed to know. If you enjoy my readings and if this really resonates with you to a certain extent, then please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I see you all again next time. Bye.